I don't think a beaver would be a reptile.
Okay.
It don't have any scales.
All right, babe.
It's a reptile?
It's definitely eroded. Okay, so
No, you said I asked you with the 50-50 split what I had left. She said
You did ask her say it wrong.
yeah.
Okay, so,
Oh, that's the twist?
all right, and
Should have just said, someone told me I should have. It didn't even sound right. I'm like, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. I should have hit it.
Okay.
Now I know.
so. Okay. Hi, everybody, we're back. Okay. Actually, I'd like to do a little game. You know, something like not like the last one. This one I can't get gone. Hopefully. Okay. So I think it's time for. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a game called Emotion. So basically how you play this game is we're gonna have on the monitor right here.
I see it.
There's gonna be an emotion. And we're just gonna have to have casual conversation with that emotion. So it's, for example, if it says angry, then we're gonna be angry, talking to each other like we're mad. It might switch and say excited or sad or whatever. I don't know what they are.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
With the conversation, it's questions you're asking. So
Casual conversation. We could be talking about the moon. We could be talking about what you're wearing. Anything that comes up.
okay.
Just go with the flow of the emotions.
Okay.
Let's do this. I mean, cause you know, I have the show and it's amazing.
Oh, that's crazy. I had 5 shows and then like 17 plays that I wrote directly.
Oh well, I don't really know nothing
My
about plays.
son wrote a show too. So
Oh well, I like to sing.
I was talking about my youngest
but
son.
I like to
By
sing.
the
Do you
way.
know how to sing?
I don't gotta say I write songs though, so it's kind
No,
of the
but
same
I
thing.
make people like the music. when
Yeah,
they hear
after
me
the words
voice.
are wrote to what you have to
But
sing. By
yeah,
the way,
when they hear my voice, they think about me.
Because what's
you know what
crazy
I
is
mean?
you actually wrote a song that I actually wrote, so it's kind of like.
I don't really get that, but I like what I'm wearing.
Yeah. Oh, what you wearing?
Yeah. And here's a buzzer, and it's red, Ralph, are we still shooting?
Why are you laughing? That shit was funny, right? I didn't mean to curse, right? But that was like funny, right? Yeah, I know, you know. The jokes just be so crazy. It was like House Party, the one scene where, you know, when Bilal was spinning and they kept hitting the DJ booth. I was like, is they gonna keep doing it? And he just kept getting mad. And he gonna keep saying the same thing over and over. Yeah, but the character was the same in 1 and 2. Like, how many times you just gonna let people keep bumping you? I'm like, man, that's crazy.
It was so funny
Yeah.
when I saw that movie when I actually didn't see it, so that's why I'm laughing because I don't know what you talking about.
So you never see? So you want me to laugh because you were lying?
Yeah,
That's actually
because I
funny
lied
because
just now.
everybody that's on the topic lied. So truth be told, you know, the show is cold.
Thank you. Ooh, ooh.
It's true that you obviously don't know what to say. You need another cue to play
Yay.
so it could go in a different way.
Wait, today.
My birthday's in May, the 25th to be exact. You should give me a rack as a birthday gift. Yeah, so I'll go home and make a wish, like, Tampico should give me a G.
So, you know, speaking about G, it doesn't have nothing to do with that, but I don't know if you heard my stomach grumbling earlier.
Yeah, I actually heard that. What was crazy is, I didn't mean to be disrespectful because you guys offered me food, but I can't decide what to eat right now because I'm on a diet because I gained 9 pounds from the COVID. So it's like dairy, then it's like no dairy, then it's like, you know, they be counting the calories. So it's just certain things that I can't eat. So I might have to pass on the pasta because the gas is a little, but the corn from El Pollo Loco be low-key bomb, so maybe I could go ahead and go with that. But you know, it depends on how many calories it have, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta lose 8 pounds in like, I think it's like 13 days.
Oh, okay, that was the game. Okay.
That was hard to do, that was the hard one.
Go to the park, and then when you go to the park, you make a left, and then when you make a left, you turn right. Like, why you start
That was good though, that was
good. Okay, guys, that was fun. All right. Now, it's time to get serious, okay?
Oh, serious. Okay, here we go. Serious.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's time. What?
It's not time to get serious?
We got some question.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. I guess we can answer the questions first.
Yes,
okay. Take the serious off.
Okay. Take the serious off?
Yeah, take it off. Okay.
I'm back.
All right. So you said there's audio questions. Okay. You have some audio questions from our viewers.
Okay. Oh, that's a bar.
From,
Yeah.
Reezy.
Oh, Young Reezy Ree. Okay.
Let's see.
Young Halla.
What's up, man?
It's your boy Reezy Ree.
What's up, Reezy?
You actually gave me that nickname. But my question is this. We know that Halla loves his community. We know you love your community, bro. We know you're very proud to be from Watts and from Lock High and all that.
Yes.
So my question is, in what ways are you going to give back to the community once you reach the level of status that you're hoping for?
First thing, I already jail working with kids, but I want to open a center that gears only. I know I have a lot of them, but I want it to be specific. I want to open a center that gears for entertainment and teaches kids the ins and out. Well, not just kids, anybody. Okay. The ins and outs of entertainment, of ownership, what could go wrong. Because I know like society already makes your life from the age you're basically 0 to 18. They already tell you exactly what you gotta do. You gotta go to school, then you gotta go to college. Yeah. But in some ways, certain things that we learned didn't apply to what I do nowadays. True. So I want to open a center that is basically based on you knowing, let's just say, your son or your daughter, they could sing from 3 years old. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So we will harness that. We will have writers in there for singing, acting classes. Yeah. We could send people on gigs, like the stuff that like was hard for me, to help my creative processing, because stuff like money for studios, people getting on your stuff. So I just want to build a center that's geared around entertainment. And another thing that I wanted to do, I always see myself having an idea room. Basically, it's basically a room where anybody in the world could submit their work, TV shows, movies, and we have people that volunteer. Let's just say you're a volunteer at the center, and somebody sent in a movie, you proofread it, and if we like the idea, we buy into it. So because it's really hard, it's been hard for me to find the information that leads you to getting on a bigger platform. Yeah. So so
you don't
something.
Know what to do. You have all this talent, but it's like, where do I put it? Who do I talk to? I'm just here.
So even then, like, say if a person goes to film school, you're still in debt. Like, they give you a computer, you got to pay for it. Yeah. At this center, I want everything to be absolutely free. All the information free, all the connection free. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I know for sure. When God put me on that platform and I could do it, that's something I know for sure that I'm going to do. It's going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the way to help the community.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Reezy.
Thank you for the question.
And then we got one from Maury.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, Maury?
What are your top 3 favorite moments with TC and why?
Okay.
Sure. My top 3 favorite moments with TC. Wow, that's a hard one. Okay, we went to, in 2017, it's either 2017 or 2016, but I think it's 2017. We went and took the poetry show. The movie Coming to America was one of my favorite movies.
I remember that.
We made it a musical poetry show, and we took it to Atlanta to show Spelman and Morehouse College the week of their homecoming. And we was just like on their campus. Like we had this big Airbnb. It was like 26 of us. We had this big Airbnb. And we was on their campus every day, and they showed so much love. And it was just like, it was a blessing because we did a GoFundMe, and the people supported the trip. And we raised like $9,000 or something like that to take 26 people over to Atlanta. That was one. I don't know, no particular order. But another TC moment. My first music and poetry show, which was called Days in the Dark, that was like an experience like no other, because that's when I felt like we find our niche that separated me and my crew from what other people do. And so that first show, it was like September, maybe like 5 years ago in September.
And I was like, that sounds so familiar, but
it was my very first musical poetry show, Days in the Dark. Yeah. So that, and then my other TC moment, it probably was a Tufts Giving, like we do.
Yeah.
Like a Tufts Giving. I don't know a particular one, but like on Tufts Giving, we all come together, and we fellowship, we eat, and we just thank God for bringing us together as a family. So any one of those Tufts Giving, but those 3 moments is like really, really special to me. And thank you, Maury.
Okay. Do we have any more?
Yeah, you got one more from the edit.
That is hilarious.
What is your top 5 music and poetry show? Ooh, yeah. What you talking about?
That's hilarious. Oh, you just did it. You just did it.
That's your question.
Wait, what was the question? I know you talking about that.
What is your top 5 music and poetry show?
Oh, you said talk about.
What is your top 5?
Oh, top 5, dead or alive. Days in the Dark, because it was my first one. I didn't have a formula for it yet. Don't Change the Channel, because that's the second one. And that's where I really got to explore how I was doing the shows, and I kind of invented the formula was kicking in. And then I would say coming to America, because in coming to America, we then had the call and response. We then had Slim Eric, the person that called in. He plays on his box the cajon, and it's like, people wasn't out there doing that, and how many people it grew. And then that's when I had Isaiah J doing the musical. He's my music director, and everything just came into play. That's 3. And the Hangman Music and Poetry Show was the first time we did a poetry show outside of the Regency West.
I was there.
And we did it at the LA Theater. She was in it, and it was just like amazing. And my last show that I just did, it was called The Villain, Dark Side Music and Poetry Show. It's probably I would have put that. Shoot, it's a good show, and we keep getting more creative with what we're doing with those shows. But that's my top 5, and I do want to shout out Young Lily. He makes all the props on there. I do want to shout him out. And he brings all my ideas I have to life in my head with the budget that we be having. So shout out to Lily for that.
Okay. Those were the questions. Okay. Now it is time to be serious. Bring it back home. Okay, I think it's time for our second challenge. All right.
Here we go.
Yes. Okay. So.
Tyree's voice.
Oh.
I'm asking my questions in the Tyrese.
Great. Okay. Cool. All right. So basically, this game, I'm gonna ask you questions, and you answer them the best you can. You have 4 answers or 4 choices to choose from, and you have 3 lifelines. So I encourage you to use all of them if you want to. You have 3 questions, 3 lifelines, so you can use all of the lifelines with each question. My bad. And yeah, let's do this.
Let's
You ready?
do it.
Oh, yes. The lifelines are, you can do a 50-50 split, which
50-50.
means we'll take 2 answers away and give you the 2 that can possibly be the right answer. So you can choose from that. Another one is you can call Tyrone. And basically, you can call a friend, an in-house friend, and they can help you with the answer if you want to do that.
Usually, I think we got Eric's number.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can call him. We got
Okay.
Slim's number.
Slim.
Yes.
Adela. Slim
And
Mike,
then
Slim Tyrese.
the last one is the audience. The audience members will lock in their answers and help you with
Okay.
what they think is the right answer.
She looks like
Doesn't she know?
yeah.
You okay, great.
Ready?
Yeah, sir.
All right. Okay. Forrest Gump was released in 1994. It was directed by
I'm ready.
Oh. You ready? Just right away. I don't even need to read them.
Robert Zemeckis. It's D. Robert Zemeckis.
It's D.
Yes.
Roberts.
Starring Tom Hanks.
Okay. So you want to lock in D? No lifelines.
Yeah, I like to lock in D.
All right.
No, that didn't sound right, but that's what I like to do.
Oh. All right. Okay. Let's lock it in, I guess. And the answer is. The answer will be. Oh, that's correct. Okay. You know what? Yeah, he said D. Okay. Answer's correct. Okay, cool. All right. We're good.
I'm talking about That's actually my favorite movie of all time.
The Forrest Gump voice.
It's my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
Me and Jimmy watch it a lot.
I love you, Johnny.
I'm a big fan, me and Jimmy.
Johnny. Okay. So let's do the second question. You killed that. You didn't even need me to read anything. That was awesome. Okay, let's do this. Ready? We do want to kind of twist this game up a little bit. And we have a little curve. So you have 2 more questions left. And if you get them wrong, each question, you would have to eat a fairly spicy jelly bean. So we hope that you know these answers, so your mouth will not be hot. All right? Okay.
I don't have any chocolates. Your life is like
Box of chocolate. Yep. Yes, it
never
sure
know
is.
what you're gonna get.
Okay. Well, all right. You ready? The second question is, what type of animal is a beaver? A snake, B, a rodent, C, an amphibian, or D, a reptile?
50-50.
50-50 split. Okay. So the 50-50 split would be B, a rodent, and A snake. So the last ones you have is C, an amphibian, and D, a reptile. Those are the runs.
With the last ones I have is what?
C, an amphibian, and D, a reptile.
It's either one of those?
Mm-hmm.
An amphibian or a reptile.
Yeah.
Snake is a reptile, so I'm gonna go with C, amphibian.
Okay.
It's either reptile or...
You're locking in C.
Yeah, you said, it's either, you said reptile or amphibian, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think a beaver would be a reptile.
Okay.
They don't have any scales.
All right. Babe.
It's a reptile?
It's definitely a rodent. Okay, so
No, you said, I asked you with the 50-50 split what I had left. She said,
You did ask her, say it wrong.
yeah.
okay,
Oh, that's the twist?
all right, and
Should have just said, someone told me I should have, it didn't even sound right. I'm like, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. I should have hit it.
okay.
Now I know.
So we're gonna go. You can either do cayenne, habanero, or Carolina Reaper is what it's called.
I go with the Carolina Reaper.
All right, for sure. That is the dark red.
That's hilarious. So I do have a question though. If I would have said roll, then what would have happened?
All right.
If I would have said it would have been right? I don't know. Oh, shoot, that's hot. Sorry.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm a good actor.
Oh.
She does me up quick.
We good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Let's do the last question. You have
If I start crying, it's not because I'm sad.
No, not at all. Okay. Let's do the last question. How many inches tall is the Oscar statue?
How many inches tall is an Oscar statue?
Yeah.
Okay, so who do I get to call?
You get to call. I think we have.
We got Eric's number.
Okay, so I gotta ask Slim how many inches tall is the Oscar?
Yeah. Here you go.
I need to ask my bro how many inches tall is the Oscar?
Okay. Is he gonna pick up? He's not answering. Maybe is it busy? Is he ready?
You have reached the voicemail of Donald J. Trump, your president.
Why we call
Leave a
him?
voicemail at the beep.
Why would we call him?
Beep.
We meant to call.
Hey, that's hilarious. Ooh, they call Trump.
Hang up. Hello? Okay.
Okay, you guys.
Hello?
Boy!
What's up with you?
Hey, real quick, I ain't got too much time, man. I need you to tell me how many inches tall is the Oscar. Now you know the Oscar is, you know what I'm saying.
The Oscar winner or?
The award Oscar. Now is
Oscar
it?
de la Hoya?
Yeah, Oscar de la Hoya, man. Is it 11.5?
No.
Is it 12?
No.
12.5?
No.
Or is it 13.5?
Yeah.
So you saying 13.5?
Yeah.
Now look, I want to put this on TV. If it ain't, you owe me a pair of Vans, right?
Okay. But if I am right, what?
If you right, then you my boy. You my boy. All right, bro. I gotta go.
So, how was that? How was the phone call?
It's cool. So it's either I get a jelly bean, either I get the jelly beans or a pair of Vans. So I'm cool with that. So I'm gonna go with 13.5.
Okay, let's lock that in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go with B, 13.5.
Babe?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, I got that.
Spice it up a little bit.
You're mad hot. Where y'all getting from? Oh yeah?
Okay, all right. That was the end of the second half. How are you?
That was a hot second half, man. My little lips, but yeah, they on fire, but hey.
Okay, well, now I guess if you feel like, do you want to kind of put your Instagram or your social media?
Yes. If you are watching, you could reach me on IG at Thuggin, THUGGN. I think that's the only social media that I use. For TikTok, I'm on TikTok, but it's my son's TikTok. You can find us at Young Rito, YUNGRITTO. It's me and him on TikTok. Yeah.
Pretty much it?
Yeah, and SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud. Type in Tough Crowd / The Era 1. Then you could go Tough Crowd SoundCloud The Era 2. And whatever the name of my album it'll be up under here, that'll be out.
Over there.
Fly for y'all said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We got some more. For you.
Yeah, all right, cool.
We'll be back.
Yeah, this is pumped up. Yeah.
Okay. How was it? You all right?
That jelly bean. In real life, I gotta go to Dee Dee's and get that.